My influence is I pray with the leaders and let them know that I'm available if God gives me a word of advice or at least something that all of us can do. We pray with them, share what God speaks to us, and it has happened many times that God would give me a word to a leader and I will go and say to him, in this situation, I believe God's saying this. And they would listen. And they discovered we're right. One president said that publicly in front of his government officials, about 400 of them. This man came, prophesied, spoke a word from God, and every word he spoke came to pass. Now, in the situation of Egypt, the Pope of the Coptic Orthodox Church in Egypt, with about 15 to 18 million Coptic Orthodox Christians in Egypt and evangelicals, called on them to fast and pray for the situation. Because we believe in a God who listens, who hears our prayer, and he is able to change situation. My prayer for Egypt is, Lord, thy will be done. If Isaiah 19 has come, because at the end of Isaiah 19, if we read carefully, Israel and Egypt and Assyria, which is Iraq, are going to be together as 1/3. And there will be a highway from Egypt to Assyria and back. Read that from verse 23 to 25, which I can quote to you very clearly. It says, in that day, there shall be a highway between Egypt and Assyria, and the Assyrians shall come to Egypt, and the Egyptians to Assyria, and the Egyptians shall serve with the Assyrians. And in that day, Israel shall be 1/3 with Egypt and with Assyria, even a blessing in the land, God saying, blessed are my people Egypt, and the work of mine hand Assyria, and mine inheritance Israel. So I start with Assyria, Egypt, Israel. That means there is going to be something in the Middle East. That's why the Middle East is very important. And the enemy is trying to change all of that. So we call on Christians everywhere to pray for the will of God. The answer of God, I'm going to say something, it might shock you, is not to stop the riots necessarily. Because many times we pray, oh God, stop the killing. Oh God, stop the demonstrations. Oh God. That's not the right prayer. The right prayer is, oh God, let thy will be done in these difficult circumstances. And God knows how to move. But we need to pray.